All right, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can do navigation, okay, like this. Okay, how to set up this navigation on Shopify. So I'm going to show you different ways that you can do that. So let's get started. So first of all, when you come to your home page on Shopify, you want to go to online store. Okay, when you go to the online store, that's where you see the navigation. But yes, before we go on to that, okay, I want to let you know this is a demo store, but I want to also draw attention to the fact that before you start working on this, you need to structure how you want the whole thing to be. So first of all, you need to make sure that you have set your collection first. Okay, so if I click on product, you should have set your collection so that you can follow along with me. So make sure that you set these collections ready, because that's what you see here. So these collections are what you see here, like shop and stuff. Then we have the about us to that is under pages. So you go to online store and then you go to pages. This is where you set your pages. So make sure that just create dummy pages. You can just create blank dummy pages so that you can follow along. So with that one, you just click on add page and then you can add your page. So you can just give the headline and stuff, and then you can follow along. So okay, so that's in place. Let's continue. So make sure that you go to online store, we go to navigation. All right, so by default you have something like main menu. Okay, so let me show you how to do that one. So the main menu is there, and that one Shopify have done it. You cannot change anything about it. Okay, so that's where you can do the home about us. But let me create, you can do this one, and then this is the handle. Okay, and this handle is what we'll call the the navigation bar. Okay, the particular navigation bar, like the main menu. So I can create a different menu at all, like a totally different one. So I can click a new menu, and I can call this, let's say menu, okay, one. Okay, just like this for you. So no, remember this one is the handle, so you don't change it. But if you can change it to something else, but make sure you don't change, leave it as this. When you go in and you become more advanced, you can play along with that. So you click on add menu item. So I'll call this home. Okay, then I can search here, then I can choose my home page. Okay, then I can click on add. Okay, so that's how to do it. Then I can go to I want to create the shop page. Okay, like how I did the about us shop. So let's go on with that. So I'm going to create about, okay, about us. Remember, like I said, you should have gotten the page already. So you go here, go to the pages, and then you can choose about us. Okay, here, then you click on add, you can see it, and then we have contact us. I'm going to do contact us. Okay, contact us. Okay, and then make sure you have that page already. So contact us. Okay, so if you add other pages too, you can easily do it that way. Then I will do something like let me show you two ways. Okay, one way is that, let's say you want your product to show lined up. So that one I'll choose this one, go to collection, and let's say I call this Benny. Okay, so this is Benny, and that's it. So that's how it's going to be. And then I'm going to add more. So add another menu item, and let's say this collection, I'm going to call this, let's say, hoodie, and then this is going to be hoodies. Okay, and then I can decide to save it. Okay, so this is going to be like your menu item, and this is how to create it, simple way. You can add more. Okay, you can add more, like go to collection, and then you can choose sweatshirt and click on add. Okay, then you can save it. Now when you go here as the main menu, okay, now we have menu one, etc. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to themes. Okay, I'm using a free theme, and then this theme is called supply theme on Shopify. Okay, click on customize, and then you can decide to work on the navigation. So you can see that this is the whole thing. Okay, I go to the header, and then you see that this is the menu. I can change this. Okay, to click change menu, and I can choose the menu one that I did, and this is how you see. So you can see that we have the about us, contact us, Benny, hoodies, sweatshirt. Now there are a lot of, Shopify has different themes, so sometimes you might get some themes that are different. So let me go back and show you something else, okay, that I believe is going to help you. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, let's exit. Okay, let's leave the page. Let's go back to the navigation and learn some few things. So how do you do this drop down? Okay, this drop down, you see, that's what we're going to do now. So let's go there. So let's go to menu 1. Okay, so normally you want to create like a shop. Okay, something like when they click, okay, that would be the main header. So I have this shop. So when I click on this shop, what happens is that it's going to load all my products. So that's what I'm going to show you. And then under it we have the various collections. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add a menu, and I'm going to look for collections, and then these collections I'm going to call the shop. Okay, so I've created a collection already where I've loaded all the products. Make sure that all products are linked to it. Okay, so this is the shop. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up. Okay, I want it to be in the middle and contact us to be in the last part, like how I've done this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that the next thing is I'm going to choose Benny, but this time I'm going to push it to the right side. You see how I've done it? Drag this, push it. Okay, and that's how to basically work on that. Now sometimes you want to create another collection and another collection. That one you have to go to like hoodies, you push it further so you can see that this is how it's going to be. Okay, so we will have, let's see, so you have save it. Let me go to the themes, okay, so that you can have a feel of how it's going to be like. So let's go to themes. Okay, let's go to customize, and then when we go to customize, what we're going to do is that I'm going to go to header. I'm going to change the menu, and I'm going to go to menu 1. Okay, so when I go to menu 1, let's see what we have. So you can see home avatar, but you see that shop, we have Benny, and then we have another one. So this is basically how to do this one. So if you want to do it straightforward, you don't need to worry yourself about going through this also. So let me show you back, and then let's see how we did. Let me exit, leave page. Remember to save it. Okay, I'm just demonstrating to you, that's why I leave it. So I go to navigation, and what I'm doing next is that I go to menu 1, and this time around I don't want to do it this way like the Benny, so I'm just pulling them back. Okay, pull it back at the top, put this at the top, so you see that this is straightforward. And then I can save it, and I can go back to themes, and when I go back to themes, I go to this supply theme, I go to the header, all right, and I change the menu, and I change the menu again, and I choose menu 1, select, and you see that now we have it this way. So basically this is how to change or work out your Shopify navigation toolbar.